is we reacting to Mr. Beef. I survived 7 days in an abandoned city. Let's get it poppin'.
We just got dropped off in the middle of an abandoned city, and we're gonna spend the next 7 days here. And there goes our only way out. We are not stranded for the next 7 days.
This nigga Mr. Beast is motherfucking crazy, y'all.
For content.
This once beautiful city was bombed and abandoned because of war, which means the only people here are us and our cameraman.
Nigga said, why are we doing this for content?
So I guess we start off by getting off the roof.
But we knew that our
Beast
first
is lit, y'all. What
objective
the
was to
fuck?
explore the city and find a safe place to
No
call
Captain
home for the
Collins,
next
how you
7
want
days,
it.
which starts with exploring this
Let me zoom in a little bit, see how it's
Down the
pretty
bottom of the
big.
building. I assume under this wood is a floor. Only one way to find out. All right, this is crazy. I feel like I'm in a zombie apocalypse. This is wild.
Oh, look at
And
this.
after a little more exploring, we stumbled across an area that
So
might
where the
work
fuck
for
this
a
nigga found
shelter.
this city from, y'all?
I
Like,
think this is where we should set up camp. You can.
where the fuck is this at? This is like in the middle of the ocean. Like, this nigga found Atlantis or some shit. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
See the entire city over here. Plus, we have a roof to protect us from.
I don't know. It's like on. Y'all see this shit? It's like on a fucking island or something like that. Where the fuck is this nigga at? We need that nigga. Y'all know the nigga that be on TikTok. And he could pick the location like just by the grass and shit like that. We need that nigga to see what the fuck this is. Like, where is it at?
And now that we had our home base decided, the next step was to open up the supply crate left by the helicopter on the roof.
Let's pop open this crate so we can build camp.
Who the fuck planned all these videos out for this nigga? So I know this nigga don't sit there all day and plan all these videos out. Cause these bitches be too fucking legit, too fucking lit. Like, and them bitches be back to back. Like,
Gear.
they got a Bible fucking building.
This crate contains all the survival gear we'll need for the next 7 days.
And so we don't have to carry stuff all the way down the stairs. We're just gonna drop it.
Oh.
That's a smart way to do it, huh?
We have a perfect assembly line. Chris, it's raining sleeping bags.
Chandler, there's our dinner plate.
Wait, Chandler, don't let it fall.
Good thing they got plastic plates, huh?
But jokes aside,
fucked
it was
up the
time to
toilet tissue.
actually start surviving now.
Who wants fire duty?
Nigga said actually
We're
time
on
to
bed
start
duty.
surviving now.
Chris got...
Would y'all do some shit like this? Like, what the fuck? I'd do it for Mr. Beast. Like, if I'm winning some money and I gotta be here for 7 days, I'm gonna do it. But I think these niggas just doing this shit for fun because he ain't got no money in the title right now.
started on making a fire with Mark.
I'm personally a fan of the log cabin when it comes to fires. Eagle Scout. Did I mention that yet?
While me and Chandler looked for something to sleep on.
This is what mattresses were like 100 years ago?
Wait, you found a mattress?
Yeah.
Where?
On the second floor in the corner.
Yo, starting a fire is really actually fucking hard. I know I'm fucking late on the fucking response, but fucking starting a fire is hard as a motherfucker. Like, we had to do that shit for school one day. I think they had like a Boy Scouts or some shit, some fucking club I was in at school, and we had to learn how to set a fire, and we had, like, that shit hard as a motherfucker to do. Like, setting a fire is like the hardest thing to do. If I get lost in the woods, and I gotta set a fire with a stick and a fucking stone, I'm done for. So I probably already lost the survival shit, but they got mattresses.
That's all you.
As long as I
You
got
should
a
wrap
mattress
that thing in a
straight.
tarp so you don't get destroyed by bugs.
I'm gonna wrap that mattress like a burrito.
And while Chandler took his chances with his sketchy mattress, the rest of us decided to sleep on wooden doors.
There's no shot that you're more comfortable than me right now.
My back already hurts.
There are so many buildings we have yet to explore in this city. Tomorrow's gonna be insane.
What mic does this nigga use? This nigga like 30 feet away and sound like the mic is right up to his mouth. Like, what the fuck?
See you in the morning.
Even though our first day in the city went pretty smooth, something eerie did happen to occur later that night. While we were sleeping, Mark and some of the camera guys woke up to the sound of breaking glass not far from the camp.
What the fuck is going on? Like, imagine waking up to breaking glass, y'all. Like, that shit's crazy. What the? I would have already been out of there, my nigga. They ain't got no walls up, no doors, and nothing to hide from nothing. Like, that shit crazy. Like, this nigga got... Oh, Lord. Jim, you gotta get some...
Which made us start to
some
wonder
security
if
or
we were
something,
really
my nigga.
alone inside this city.
What was it? I thought I saw something.
But on top of the freaky noises, this shelter was way too windy to sleep.
How'd you guys sleep?
Bad.
So in pursuit of better sleep, we got up, got breakfast, and got prepared to find our new shelter.
I mean, this is the first time I've had chili for breakfast, but
They
I'm
be
so
whipping that
hungry.
bitch together,
I
though.
don't
All his
It was
survival
since the
videos,
rap.
these
Whenever I
niggas
have-
be really putting shit together. They be lighting their fire. They be finding their pot to cook in. They be having good meals, my nigga. Like, if I'm ever stranded anywhere, I won't be with Jimmy, my nigga. Make sure Jimmy. Make sure we
Never
got
been this
Mr.
excited
Beast
over
with us.
canned chili.
I think my brain tried to forget about that. Thanks.
So after a nutritious breakfast, we took off our drone to seek out a new shelter in the unexplored buildings.
We haven't explored that building. We haven't.
So these niggas got a whole drone, but they ain't got no fucking lighter. They ain't got no fucking pots and pans and shit like that. Like, what the fuck? So these niggas got a whole drone. A drone, my nigga? And you ain't got pots and pans in the motherfucking bed? Like, what the fuck, Jimmy?
Explored those hotels. It is an actual city here.
However, upon scanning the buildings, we did stumble upon an unexpected guest.
There's a cat.
There's a cat down there.
I'm gonna land the drone right beside the cat. Oh, look at that shot!
The cat, like, what the fuck is
It's
going on?
sniffing
What
the
the fuck
camera.
is that
This
shit?
cat has like no survival instinct. I promise we are not paying this cat to be an actor. As fun as playing with these cats is, we need to focus on shelter because it's gonna be
Yeah,
freezing tonight.
And so we-
cats should be finding any way to fucking stay at. Like, cats will figure out how to motherfucking survive anywhere, my nigga, and be comfortable and happy with it as long as they got one little partner or two little partners, my nigga. A cat will be straight, my nigga. Like, you put a dog out in the motherfucking, like, wilderness like this, that nigga is dead, my nigga. I don't know, cats got some kind of instinct to survive.
We started our journey to find a sufficient shelter for the challenge.
Ooh, wait, what is this?
Whoa.
This is pretty.
It just has this type of like aesthetic to it that is like beautiful even though it's ugly.
Zombie apocalypse aesthetic.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait, is that a pool?
Wow.
What the heck?
Why do every abandoned place have fucking graffiti? Like, who the fuck we find these places to put fucking graffiti on? And why would you waste your time to put graffiti and a lot of people not even gonna see the shit? Like, what the fuck, you just doing shit for fun?
So eerie.
Back in the day, this used to look something like this.
And after decades of rotting from being abandoned, this is
Damn,
what
that was
we're
a
left
big
with.
ass pool.
Wait, there's
Shit.
a soccer field?
The sport court.
Oh, is that a soccer ball?
What the fuck was this building? Like a fucking prison or something like that? What is this? A high school? What is this building? Like, what was this building? Like, it's in the middle of an island. Like, what the fuck?
I almost died.
That
I
bitch
bet
kicked the
this
fuck out
soccer
that
ball
ball.
is older than me.
Me older than all of us for sure.
Well, besides Mark, he's old. We have two options now. We can keep exploring down this cool looking tunnel and go check out the neighborhood, or with the hour of light we have left, we can prep for nighttime and not freeze all night.
Not freeze.
That sounds like a good idea.
I agree.
Nigga said not free. That sounds like a good idea.
After spending the entire day looking for a new shelter,
I just can't get over how massive this city is.
we finally found a place fortified enough to call home.
So we don't freeze tonight, we're thinking of setting up camp in this room right here.
We'll have a fire pit right here. We can tarp the wall right there. It's gonna be comfy.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause if I'm gonna stay on a fucking abandoned island or something like that, y'all don't know who the fuck coming. Like, who the fuck actually live there. They might actually have people that just live there, just come in and out the city, like just living there for free. So I need some fucking walls and doors and shit like that and locks, my nigga. So that'll be the first thing I'm doing. Like, as a black motherfucker, that's the first thing you do. You get your shelter together and you get your security motherfucking together. You get your weapons right, my nigga, because you don't know what the fuck is popping off.
Mark's gonna do all that.
I said we.
The only hard part is, come over here, our current camp and all our gear is all the way over there. I hope this place really works
Damn,
out, because it's gonna be a
that's-
lot of effort to
wow.
set up.
With the sun getting low and the temperature rapidly dropping, we made our way back to
Them
the old
niggas
camping
walk far as
spot
a
and packed up
motherfucker.
to settle into the new
Niggas like to
base.
sleep there for the
heading
night
to
and
the
then
new
go to the new
campsite.
place in the morning. But they're like,
New
fuck that, we
camp.
ain't free
Okay,
tonight.
we got a lot of
at
cleanup to
night.
do to prep this for tonight.
This looks like a terrible place, but whatever.
And after finding a more weatherproof base, we spent the next few hours dragging in as many of our belongings as we could before sundown. And because it got dark so fast, we couldn't bring all of our resources to the new base. So aside from one water bag, cans of chili, and a couple old mattresses, this is all we had. What does everyone think of our new place?
Okay, so sleeping on an old mattress is a no for me because, like, bed bugs is real, y'all. Bed bugs
It
is
was now
real.
the third day of 7 doing this challenge. And once we got up, we continued exploring.
Them niggas really
These stairs
breezing
are
through this
actually
bitch. Like, it's day
On
3
this whole
already. They got, what, like,
staircase,
4 more
3 of the
days to go?
stairs
They
are
get through
normal.
that bitch, my nigga.
This
Do the
beach
same
is
shit you
nice.
been doing.
It actually smells like the beach.
Walking around the whole
It
day,
is a beach.
the sun go down.
But not
and
too
then
far
go
in,
on your
something
sleep.
strange happened.
You guys see someone? What? Or don't you see that reflecting thing over there under the stairs?
Oh, I did.
Jimmy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, motherfucker, they have people here. Like, my nigga, they got people inhabiting these fucking areas. That's why you needed security. These niggas could have came and killed Jimmy in his sleep and we had no more Mr. Beast. Like, just imagine that shit, my nigga. Like, Mr. Beast, you gotta be more careful, bro. We need your videos, my nigga. What did you doing?
Remember how we almost died the first night from glass bottle attack? I wonder if that's where the glass bottles came from.
It was in this
Nah, he
moment
tried to
we
kill them
realized
niggas already.
we actually weren't alone in this abandoned city after all. And once our cameraman spotted this mysterious person on our drone, we did what anyone else would do. Let's go check it out.
What they blew him out?
That building is sick.
Why is
Jimmy used
this
to do shit, them
mansion
should've blew that
beside this
motherfucker up.
giant motel?
Decades ago, this hotel stood as a first-class vacation resort. But years
Okay,
of
so this
war
is like an
turned
old
this once
hotel.
picturesque
Okay, that make
property.
more sense. But why they close this bitch down? That bitch look lit as a motherfucker. It's in the middle of the fucking lake, like in the middle of a fucking oasis type of area. I guess it was just too hard to get there, and a lot of people weren't traveling in those areas, I guess. But this bitch was fire, my nigga. They had that bitch lit, like have a cruise. All they had to do was connect their shit to like a cruise line or some shit like that, and had a cruise come from America into that bitch, and they would have been popping still to this day, but they didn't fuck that up.
Pretty
I don't
into
know.
a city of ruins.
Don't give me a city, I'm
Let's
gonna be
head
lit.
on in. What did we just get ourselves into? We totally don't
These
wait for
niggas
the
about to go
cameraman to
meet
walk in
somebody
the
they
room
never
before we
even
go
fucking
in.
met before in life. Like,
Anyways.
this nigga been living
it's
on the
dark.
island like this. Like,
Everyone
this nigga
stop.
never
Stop.
gave up on the hotel.
Candy.
We should go in there.
I'll go first.
Okay, thank you.
You think it's a Feastables bar?
What the?
Like, going to a door that say candy is wild, my nigga. Like, that's the first thing you see on any motherfucking rape or man movie, my nigga. A nigga asks for candy, my nigga. Why would you go to a fucking arrow that says candy? Like, what the fuck?
Heck? This is starting to get very eerie. And I think Mark should go first. Look at how deep this hallway is. Also, if you fall over here,
Bro, it's
you
really
might die.
dark.
There's a
It's
very
pitch black,
non-zero
like-
chance.
Like, they have like 3 flashlights and it's
If
still
someone
dark.
attacked us, what do we do?
Every man for himself.
Yeah, whoever's the slowest just.
I think every man for
What's that
himself.
like?
Whoever's slow just die.
Hello? I'm creeped out.
That's true though. Like if we in
We
the
spent
right,
the
we in
rest of
an
the
abandoned place, and we start getting attacked by somebody, my nigga. Like you gotta hold your own, bro. I can't be come back and save you, my nigga. I'm trying to save myself. I don't even know where I'm going at. Like we don't have no help. We don't got no police officers, my nigga. We gotta fight this nigga off, my nigga. So if we could save some time by letting that nigga get you because you ain't on your pointers and you ain't on your shit, my nigga, we just gotta let it happen. And that's just what it gotta be.
He's searching for the lurker, but once it's
Like,
started,
don't come to no abandoned place with me and like expect me to like, yeah, it's free for all, brother.
getting dark, we could only hope that later he wouldn't be looking for us.
And now that it's dark out, here's what we've actually been waiting for. Give me Big Bertha. Thank you. Oh. Big Bertha. Notice how you can't see that building over there. This is the world's most powerful flashlight. Now you
Damn,
can.
that bitch.
I bet the
that
fish
bitch
in the
lit.
ocean are tripping.
That's the one they need.
Oh, it stopped working.
How the mighty
They need to have that
fallen.
bitch bumping all night, my nigga.
The pluses
In case
of
that
our
nigga try
actions
to
is
come.
we got
That
to play
nigga
with the world's strongest
that nigga
flashlight.
probably got booby traps set up and all type of shit. Like these niggas crazy. Like that nigga been living there for 15 years.
At night. The negatives of our actions is now we gotta walk back in the dark.
It's way scarier going through this place at night.
Yeah, 1000%.
This really feels like the world has ended and we're just like surviving.
Yes,
So to
like, that
avoid
shit
being
crazy,
murdered
bro.
in cold blood, we went back to camp.
We're back at camp!
So they made it back. So the nigga not a murderer. Cause if the nigga was a murderer, the
There's
nigga would have been
literally-
dead. Unless he just, plotting on the nigga. Like, is these niggas gonna get the fuck? I'm giving these niggas a chance. I'm giving y'all niggas a chance to get away from me. I'm gonna kill y'all, Jimmy. I don't know. He probably can't even find them though.
Only
It's
two.
probably how big the place
And so with the
is,
last of our supply
though. He
here,
probably on the way other side of the water
Tomorrow
type
if we
shit.
got
some tables
Probably
and
take him
7
3 days
chairs.
to walk
More
over.
food.
That'd be awesome.
But when we woke up on the morning of day 4 out of 7, we realized that we were already running low on supplies.
Our bag of water is out of water.
Do we have
Y'all notice this be a theme in all his fucking survival things? Is it just like this because like nigga used to have an abundance of shit? That like when you got a ration shit, nigga be going through shit fast or some shit like that. But this nigga always running out of supplies. Like on the fucking boat, you running out of water. Like, what is you doing? My nigga Jimmy, you got all this money in the world. You shouldn't be running out of nothing.
more?
But I guess it's
camera
just
at
for the
that
content,
All the way over there.
I wish I had more than 100 calories in my body to go get it.
Nose goes.
Oh, they got more
What
shit.
does
Like,
nose goes mean?
Sounds like you're going.
all right,
He's
y'all
gonna need help.
gotta.
He can't carry it on his own.
So Mark and Chandler set out to go all the way back to our original camping spot and get more supplies from the crate.
Chandler and I were on a side quest for water.
This is a main quest.
I need
they
to
get
get
the
some
water.
Red
You
Bull
don't
or
wanna
something.
be
Y'all getting
useless.
kind of tired. I'm old man Julio.
Useless.
So we're gonna go try to find a table and some chairs.
But we didn't get very far before Chris
They
got
said they want
distracted.
tables and chairs.
Did we not
Fucking
know
damn,
this
bro.
was here? Jimmy!
Yeah?
I found a bike!
That looks like a nice bike. Where'd you find that?
In here. This is the coolest abandoned city ever.
Having fun?
I am.
All right, I'm gonna go look for a table.
Okay, let's go.
I don't think I can. Can I drink alcohol on TikTok Live, y'all? Can I drink alcohol? Put in the comments right now if I can drink alcohol on TikTok Live.
People have in their
Or would I
house.
get banned right now?
Exactly.
Wait, hold up.
Look at this.
Don't move.
Yes.
Can y'all put in the comments right quick? Can I drink alcohol on TikTok
It's a
Live?
chair.
No one's gonna help me. Okay, y'all want me to get banned. Okay.
This bag of water is over
Okay.
100 pounds. And so my buddy Mark, being the science YouTuber that he is, had an idea to get it down from the roof more effectively. But
Oh my gosh! All of the water just fucking fucked up, bro.
what you're watching is real. Mark literally down from the roof more
Bro.
effectively.
I don't be knowing Jimmy planned this shit out, but he just got like God gives him content for his life. Like if this shit not planned out and scripted, my nigga, this is retention. Like this is probably the most went back moment.
And so my buddy
So
Mark...
these niggas was supposed to be going. These niggas had one job to go get the fucking supplies, right? So this nigga won't be smart being a fucking science YouTuber and shit like that or whatever the fuck he is. And this nigga then didn't test the strength of the rope. My nigga, that's the first thing you do when you drop in something valuable like water, my nigga. Like that, you surviving, like my nigga, and you surrounded by salt water, my nigga. You want to make sure the water at least survive, my nigga. So he fucked this shit up. So let's watch this nigga do this shit. My bad, I keep opening this bitch up big screen. Y'all.
Mark, being the science YouTuber that he is, had an idea to get it down from the roof more effectively. But
So this nigga got the camera on and everything. This nigga got it hooked up to this scientific fucking weighing system shit that he did with the fucking wood. But didn't test this fucking thin ass rope, bro, on that heavy ass water. Like, what is you doing? That shit fucked up, y'all. That shit crazy.
We need stronger rope.
what you're watching is real. Mark literally deleted half of our water.
Nigga deleted half the water. That's fucked up.
Hurry up!
Hurry up!
This was actually a very serious problem.
Oh, no.
Are you kidding me? Mark! Sorry! Don't worry, dude. We've got one bag of water left. Carry
Nah,
this
Mark
one
would
down,
be the reason
please.
And now
everybody
that
died.
half of our water is
Like,
actually
if
gone,
something
the
happens,
only
like,
possible way
to
to
it, like the cameraman and like all the security and medics and shit don't be able to show up or some shit like that, my nigga, y'all's dead because he just fucked up all the water.
complete this 7-day challenge would unfortunately
But
be
it's always
to send
the
two
second
of
time they fucked up the water. First, Jimmy stuck his hand in the water on a boat shit, and they said it was fucking contaminated. I guess I would have still drunk the fucking water. That's the last thing I had. My nigga, I'm drinking that shit. Y'all niggas is crazy.
us home. So Chris
Yeah,
and
so nigga dropped the water, so they got.
Chandler volunteered to leave the city, leaving Mark and I with just enough resources to make it the full 7 days.
Genuinely, I would be scared if we left Jimmy with anybody other than you. I think you got it.
Mark
Wait,
and I
so-
with just enough resources to make it the full.
Mark! Sorry! Don't worry, dude. We've got one bag of water left. Carry this one down, please.
And now that half of our water is actually gone, the only possible way to complete this 7-day challenge would unfortunately be to send two of us home. So Chris and
My niggas broke the water, so I'll send the niggas that broke the water home. Like Mark and brother gotta go. Y'all gotta get the fuck. Alright, y'all done fucked up the water supply.
Chandler volunteered to leave the city, leaving Mark and I with just enough resources to make it the full 7
Okay, so he
days.
left with
Genuinely,
Mark and-
I would be
and
scared
Mark
if we
and
left Jimmy with anybody other than you. I think you got it.
You guys.
But before they left, we wanted to have one final feast with the whole gang.
Now that's a feasible
Oh my
smoke.
gosh.
My hair. Yummy.
Great melting point on the chocolate, Jimmy, if I may.
If you've tried Feastables before, the ones that used to look like this, you haven't
Great
tried
melting
Feastables.
point
Our
on the
brand new
chocolate,
formula
Jimmy.
tastes so much better. Genuinely, go to Walmart, try Feastables, and tell me what you think.
How much do this nigga make off Feastable? Because in every video, he getting like over 100 million fucking views. Right now, he got 65 million views, and I think he posted this bitch yesterday or some shit like that. So just imagine all the free promo of this nigga going, like, selling his chocolates and shit like that. That shit crazy. This nigga's like a billionaire. Like, the chocolate paid for the whole video. Got to. Because, like, every time I go to the store to try to get some Feastable chocolate, it's gone. Like, I don't know if this nigga going to the store and buying it himself, but, like, every time I try to get Feastables at the store, like, I'll see the box, but they wouldn't have nothing in there. The only thing they do be having in there is, no cap, is the D's Nuts one. That's like they little, supposed to be Reese's. But you can't compete with Reese's, my nigga. Reese's got the formula down packed, my nigga. Like, they ain't losing their market share to Jimmy.
It's honestly way better than the old formula, but don't take my word for it. I just worked at NASA, so.
NASA and broke the fucking
Well, I just
water.
had s'mores, so I can go to the boat now?
And so we launched a flare to signal the boat, which was actually pretty cool.
Bro, look how cool that looks. Wait, it's lighting up the entire city.
That shit crazy.
But the not cool part is now that Chris
So
and
the
Chandler
fucking
are
nigga, the
gone,
homeless man or whoever living that bitch, just see a fucking red thing going through the sky. This nigga is coming to kill y'all tonight. Like, these niggas trying to blow the bitch up right now. This is my fucking home.
it's just Mark and I surviving in this city.
I feel so.
Yo, what the nigga that's there right now? Y'all remember that fucking nigga from the beginning? What am I, 11:25? I'm gonna be able to get to that bitch. Y'all remember that nigga that I'm talking about from the beginning of this bitch? That they were saying, hold on, let me see. Y'all remember this nigga right here?
Abandoned city after all. And once our
This nigga right here? That a nigga that ain't know that was on the island? Like, what? That's the fucking owner of the hotel. Like, he's never giving up this bitch. He's like, we gonna rebuild this bitch one day, and this bitch gonna be popping again one day. My nigga, this nigga said he gonna die with his fucking property. That gotta be that nigga. This the only nigga that could be here. Like, who else know this fucking thing here besides him and Jimmy? Like, this gotta be the owner. What was that? What was that? 11:25.
Now that Chris and Chandler are gone, it's just Mark and I surviving in this city.
I feel so lonely.
I'd be paranoid. If I was there
the
for
first day
15
with
years, my nigga, and I ain't never seen no red shit in the sky, and then I see some niggas cross the street from me, and now all of a sudden they got red shit in the sky, my nigga, like, y'all gotta die. Like, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. Now, y'all trying to fuck up a nigga house. Like, y'all here for a few days, and I'm supposed to be here for my whole life. Like, don't be fucking shit up around this bitch. Like, make sure y'all leave this bitch how y'all seen this bitch, how y'all came to this bitch. Yeah,
Not our
man.
friends, but we're gonna make the best of the situation. Our objective for today is to upgrade our shelter. We're gonna put up tarps and windproof this room. We're gonna build a fireplace in here and heat it up. We're gonna find shelves and tables. We're gonna make this place look like a home.
With some of the ideas we have planned, I might stick around till day 14.
He's lying.
And so we started exploring some nearby buildings to find
Yeah,
furnishing for our
the whole
shelter, which is when we
mansion,
found this
man,
awesome
time to go,
shelf,
time
this
to go,
little
time to
table,
go, my
a
motherfucker.
massive carpet, and also this metal thing that was found by our camera guy.
Whoa, look at this chair.
That works still, man.
Bro, that's comf.
Found a fake TV. We can make it look like we have a TV now. It's a good find.
Wow, that's just so cool. It's like courtyard with
So these niggas start building on day 5. Like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, you about to be leaving in 2 days. Like, why would you start building on day 5, bro? Like,
arches. Each building in this city has like its own personality.
What can we do with these?
We could use like a vent system like this, combined with these. We can make a fireplace. Wow, like actual wallpaper?
We have
okay, so Mark needed to stay. Because, like, if Mark ain't stayed, niggas wouldn't build no fireplace, and niggas wouldn't build no TVs, and nigga probably wasn't even building no motherfucking shelter. Nigga probably gonna thug it out. But you see, Mark a smart nigga, because he a science nigga, so he know how to put shit together. Like, yeah, man? So,
wallpaper. What do we use it
leaving him with Mark was a good choice, for real.
To make the house a home, Jimmy.
It's like we went grocery shopping, but instead we grabbed a bunch of 30-year-old garbage.
Honey, we're home.
We found all this stuff. Now we're gonna start decorating.
We're no longer surviving, Jimmy. We're thriving.
I like that.
We literally spent the next 4 hours moving all of the rubble out of our shelter, which made us pretty thirsty.
The water in these sacks
Damn, nigga
tastes
said
like
4
trash.
hours.
That's why we all brought a circle water bottle, because you can put a flavor cartridge in
It
it.
took
and
4 hours, but like, what else could you fucking do? Like, shit, we just stranded on the island for 7 days, so like we gotta clean up a fucking room for 4 hours. No, nigga, let's just get it done. Let's get the time pad.
Tastes good.
This is my first time drinking a circle bottle. Delightful experience.
You can determine the intensity. So if you're feeling really audacious, you can have level 9 flavor. Or if you're just a wuss, you can have level 1 flavor.
So when I was in high school, I used to have these bitches. These bitches was popping, but you just gotta make sure you get the refills of that bitch, because I ain't never had the refills in that motherfucker. Like, I have probably like one that'll last me the whole fucking week, and I just forget to change that bitch or whatever.
We'll try a 6.
6? I'll match your 6.
That tastes awesome. Which flavor?
And that
are you
bitch
using?
ready to do
I'm
like
rocking
control the
fruit
intensity.
punch,
I don't know
because
what
it's
the
got
fuck it do,
energy.
and
You know
it
what we
don't
need
turn
right
the
now,
water
Jimmy?
a color.
Energy?
Like it be
Things
flavored
circle
like
has
it's a
our back.
color.
And now that
Like
we
y'all
have
know
been
how it should be
hydrated,
flavored
it
like
was
it's a
time
color,
to
but it's
start
nice
crushing
color.
these renovations.
When everything's
put
said
the
and
camera
done,
down just a
this room
slight
will be
bit.
the greatest room in an abandoned city you've ever seen.
This is our new shelf.
All right, let's see how she looks. See that? See how that does?
Yeah, there we go. We
Isn't
lit
that
on this one, huh?
And now that the shelf is clean, we can use it to store food.
For some reason, over half the food we packed is chili, and no one here likes chili. That's the non-chili row. That's the chili row. This is the Feastables row.
How y'all eat your chili? Y'all eat your chili with beans or no beans? I eat my chili with no beans. Like, if you got beans in the chili, my nigga, you can keep that shit, my nigga. Because why the fuck would you ever even buy that? Why do they even sell it at the store? Like, who the fuck eat chili with beans? Like, my nigga, you already getting a bean consistency, my nigga. Just eat the fucking ground beef and call it a day. Like, I be feeling like they just only put the beans in there just to save money. Like, that's the only reason they put beans in there. So y'all getting tricked, my nigga. Nobody don't eat the beans in the motherfucking chili, my nigga. If you have, like, nigga barely eat chili. Like, so if nigga eating chili, nigga don't want no beans in their chili, my nigga. Don't put no beans in my chili.
Right there. Now we have a table to put our circle water bottles. Mark has a 22-ounce bottle. This is the 32-ounce bottle. And they have a metal double insulated bottle that you could get for free right now if you buy 10 flavor cartridges.
What a steal.
No, it's not.
That's crazy. But no cap, you need the flavor cartridges, like I was saying though, cause like you gotta keep them bitches refilled. So like the bottle itself probably like $20, and then the pack's like $3, and the bitches probably last like 2 days or some shit like that. So you really like spend a bag on it to have flavored water when you could just. I think it'd probably be cheaper if you buy this shit. Like it's probably more healthier because it turn regular water into the shit. But I think it'd be cheaper to know actually, cause these bitches $2 a bottle. And they said $2 a pack, and that bitch lasts about 2 days. All right, yeah, so you saving money. You're right. So if you drink juice every day and drink cold drink every day, it's a good investment.
It's not a steal. It's free.
It's not a steal when it's
That's
free.
gonna block a lot of wind.
And with our new door in place, we also hung up this huge tarp, which will allow us to keep all the heat from the fireplace inside our shelter.
Oxygen comes in, fire burns.
So what would they do about like? Okay.
This is redneck engineering at its
Yeah,
finest.
so
And
we
finally,
needed this
after
nigga.
being
'Cause, like,
cold for so
and
long-
if you was with Buku Black niggas or something like that, with my friends or something like that, my nigga, we was gonna have the fireplace built. We was gonna have that bitch insulated, but we was gonna be dead from carbon monoxide poisoning because we wouldn't even think to air the shit out. Like, what the fuck?
All right.
Look at that. And we have a fire.
I can feel the heat coming out.
Jimmy rigged this up with like ruins from an abandoned city.
Anyway, go to drinkcircle.com/MrBeast.
Or scan the QR code on his face if you want to order a circle
This
right
nigga
now.
should be
This
lit,
is
right?
the
He be
final
having,
room. We have
like-
Planty in the corner. We have our
Mr. Beast be having like the what that shit called? The best plugs in his fucking video. Like you could barely tell the shit's an ad. Like my nigga, it basically go with the fucking video. Like I guess that's how you that. Like if they had a lot of ads like that, just showing like it like in context with the shit that I'm already watching, my nigga, we wouldn't have a problem with ads. But I be getting ads about fucking diapers, my nigga. Do I look like I wear diapers, my nigga? I don't wear no fucking diapers. Do I look like I have kids, my nigga? No, my nigga. Like, I like my ads targeted, my nigga, so I always press allow on my shit. Like, always press allow. Y'all don't want just random ads popping up on y'all shit, my nigga. I'd rather, like, some shit like I did Jimmy do it. It, like, kind of flow in with the content. Yeah, that's how you get your shit.
beds that are now smaller. Tell me this isn't genius. This is Mark's iPad in the TV. Obviously,
that's
some
genius.
nice lighting, a
No cap.
furnace that is heating up the room, a
This is
real
like a
table with
Minecraft room,
chairs,
y'all.
and a shelving unit with the scraps of food we have left, and the dirty towel we've been sharing. This is survival.
But just as our night was going so well, for the 5th day in a row, we heard
That
broken
nigga trying to
glass.
off them niggas. He like, one of these guys gonna whack these niggas and kill
We
them.
were having such a good day, too.
I want to go see who's upstairs. I'm carrying the knife as a threat, but I'm not going to use it. Hey, if you're up here, just come out. I want to be best friends with you. Are you serious? You're not pranking me?
This nigga literally going fucking search for a nigga that's supposed to be enough for 15 years. Like, this nigga crazy.
Bro, I swear to you, it was not me.
Hello.
Definitely crazy if he that was
What
15
is
years.
this?
What? Oh my gosh.
This is the most Mark Rover thing I've ever seen. What the heck?
Ah, that bitch been
Turns out
scaring
Mark was
everybody.
pranking us, and he was the one dropping bottles this whole time.
This nigga created like a fucking drop a bottle-inator. Like y'all see this nigga Mark created a drop a bottle-inator. In a fucking abandoned city, like this nigga lit. Like I'm telling y'all, if we ever get lost, we taking Mark with us. Like if nigga build this shit, my nigga, he could build us a car. This nigga built us a motherfucking car. This nigga came up with a fucking rig that fucking dropped glass and had to find glass, had to find electricity to run the shit, had to find the wires and hook that bitch up correctly. Like, my nigga, when did you ever have time to do this shit? Like, the fuck?
Exit. I can put it in my sleeping bag, and I can start launching glass bottles from the roof, freak everyone out.
This nigga's crazy.
Gosh. I thought I could trust you.
Boom.
Now that Mark's not pranking me, we re-rigged his contraption.
Feastables me.
I'll
This
take
nigga
one.
got the slightest ass. Like, that's an ad.
I got one as well. That's kind of cool.
To be honest, it was pretty easy to forgive Mark because we only had 1 day left in the challenge.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And look, they slept good that night, my nigga. It was warm, my nigga. They had protection. I think the
so
main
much
thing would
colder
be,
out
like, I probably could get to sleep, my nigga, but I'd just be paranoid that somebody trying to come kill me. They gonna have, like, a caveman, like, something, my nigga, that been in there for years, my nigga. Like, I ain't trying to fuck with that. A ghost or something that don't want a nigga in there.
Here, then it is in there.
Yeah, I don't be fucking with all that shit.
Let's go back.
It's now the morning of day 6. All the modifications we did were phenomenal, and it was at least 10 degrees warmer. That was amazing.
Slept incredible.
Mark, on our last real day, I say we go have some fun.
Then they got past time by dropping rocks.
Jimmy, is that a kayak?
I know what we should do with it. Oh, now someone can kayak in this pool.
Me?
This is like the most boys thing to do, like drop rocks and fucking break glass and throw fucking kayaks and shit off roofs and shit like that. My nigga, women do not have, oh shit. Yeah, I done wasted shit everywhere, you guys. I done wasted shit everywhere.
Yeah, Mark really did have a lot of fun. We played baseball, we played soccer. Mark even taught me how to skip rocks, scientifically. And even screaming at each
Niggas
other
talking about
from
a
different
scientific
sides of the
skip
city.
rock. I dropped all my fucking drink everywhere, guys. Fuck.
To be honest, doing all these kind of dumb things really did take our minds off of how lonely the city really was. And by the time the final day of this challenge arrived, after cleaning up camp, we only had one objective in mind. Leaving this place and never coming back.
Freedom! Huge shout out to Mark. He didn't have to do this. He has his own channel. He's very busy. Here's his channel. I appreciate you. And let's get out of here. Let's go!
By the way, I'm giving away 10,000.
So when Mark had his own channel, he really busy. He didn't really need to do this. My nigga is doing a Mr. Beast video that he knew was gonna get 100 million views. Like, my nigga, I'm doing it. Just like doing a fucking Joe Rogan podcast.